The Osseo School Board chose a new superintendent this week. The board selected Kim Heil, who is the current superintendent of Fridley Public Schools. Heil has history with the district. She worked as an Osseo assistant superintendent and also as a principal at Zanewood Community School. Pending successful contract negotiations, her first day on the job will be July 1st. Heil will be the district's first black superintendent. One Maple Grove parent says his son, who has a disability, has received wonderful support in the classroom, but he knows not everyone does. So Joel Listman is on a mission to advocate for greater inclusion for everyone. We sat down to learn more about this in today's Newsmakers.
My son has a developmental disability, and so early on in his education, we worked closely with not just the special education team, but with the administrators of the school. And we were fortunate. We had a very wonderful collaborative relationship with his team. But we also saw that other students did not. My son, his developmental disability is Williams syndrome, which is very rare, but one of the aspects of it is that it makes him really friendly, and he has empathy almost to an extreme. And so it was, a lot of teachers were excited to work with him. But we also saw that a lot of the other kids weren't having, and a lot of other families, and talking to other families, weren't having that same experience. And so it became, as someone who, has really kind of jumped into trying to help my son and people like him with all aspects of their life, I felt like I needed to say, hey, everyone deserves what my son is getting. And even the challenges of, when we had to argue and fight for some things and press on some things, I never felt, I always saw other families having it tougher, and I thought, well, maybe if there's a way that I can use my son's wonderful disability as a window in, or as a way in to talk to administrators and teachers about greater inclusion, that was something that I thought might be a good path.
So what exactly do you think needs to change?
Well, inclusion in the classroom really does benefit everybody. It benefits from a cost perspective, from an emotional intelligence perspective, and from an educational standpoint. Regular curriculum, when a person with developmental disabilities is in the classroom with their peers, they often will rise to the challenge of, with support, with the help that they need, often in a one-on-one or very small setting, having assistance, but kids with disabilities will rise to the challenge, and emotionally and developmentally, in how in that social aspect, they will benefit greatly. And the neurotypical children, they will also benefit greatly, because they will see that differences aren't scary. They will see that, oh, some kids do learn different. And maybe so then when they run into something and they don't get something, they will realize that that empathy grows everywhere.
Can you tell me a little bit about how partners in policymaking have been helpful for your family?
It has been invaluable through the Governor's Council on Developmental Disability, teaching not just me and parents like me, but teaching individuals with disabilities how to be better advocates on a local, on a state, and on a national level, so that we know the language, we know how to communicate effectively to advocate for change.
All right. Joel Listman, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
For the first time, Hennepin Technical College will host a career fair to help recruit police and first responders.
We're having it because there's such a shortage in law enforcement, dispatch, fire.
Jordan Wild is a former St. Paul police officer who says he's never seen a shortage like the one he's seeing today. To help address that, Hennepin Tech's Brooklyn Park campus is putting on a first responder career fair on March 9th. More than 50 employers are expected, ranging from local police and fire to EMS and hospitals.
Speaking with a lot of the police agencies out there, I mean, it was pretty quick to get pretty heavy feedback on saying, yes, we'll want to come out there. We need more career fairs. We want to get face-to-face with some of the students, face-to-face with the general public. But also on the EMS side, I reached out to a lot of the ambulance providers, and they were jumping on it right away, saying, yes, we need it.
Hennepin Tech has a 2-year law enforcement program. Wild says the college is also looking to find people who may be willing to switch careers. A Robbinsdale hair salon is trying to help teen girls make memories that will last a lifetime.
Right here we have collected so far 50 dresses and a little bit more than that.
Salon Halo is helping students get ready for prom season by collecting donated dresses such as bridesmaids formals and other fancy gowns in good condition. Prom, as many parents know, can get quite expensive. Hundreds of dollars could be spent on a dress. Salon owner Amanda Kist says donations can mean the difference of whether or not a student can attend.
Sometimes these ladies don't have either a ride or an opportunity to go buy a dress, nonetheless afford a dress. So this is a great way to give back and to have them feel better about themselves.
Once the dresses are collected, students can then register to pick out a free dress at projectprom.us. We have more information on our website, ccxmedia.org.